Good morning everyone, Jerry Bellini here. Welcome to my channel. It's a special occasion for me. Today is the 9th anniversary of my mom's passing, and I always do something on this date to remember her. And I thought, with Valentine's Day coming up, and we want to, show our loved ones how much we love them, I thought maybe you would be interested in making one of these little hearts, to give to somebody that you love, or make one in memory of somebody that you lost, that you loved. There's basically a few ways of making these, and I generally make them with wool. And if you don't feel like making one, but you want one, I actually sell these wool hearts in my Etsy shop. They're already made, except you would have to put the back on them. So the top is already made with the 3 layers. Or I also sell the wool cutouts. So you can take a look in my shop. It's the Shop at the Little House, and the link is in the description box below. But really, I wanted to show you how you can make it yourself from scratch. So this one I used wool, and I just cut out, I have a punch, so I used my punch and I cut out 3 different size hearts. I cut out 2 of this one because I'm using one for the back, and one of the other 2. And then I just, you embroider it, you can bead it, you can do whatever you want. So I'm not going to show you that part. Basically, just use your imagination. I will share with you how to put the 2 layers together, the front and the back, in this video. So you don't have any wool, that's okay. We'll just put these aside. And let me tell you about what this is. It is actually a piece of fabric that I created to be thick. So there's a piece of felt, and it's a thicker piece of, I'm sorry, it's not felt, it's batting. I put a piece of batting inside 2 layers of cloth. So I basted it, and then I took it to my sewing machine, or you can pin it, and I took it to my sewing machine and I machine quilted it. Just random, you could see it better on the back, just random squiggles, just to get me some thick cloth. And then I cut out my shape, and then I took a backing. You can use 2 pieces of this if you want to, and then just backed it. I added my string inside. You can use ribbon, you can use pearl cotton, you can use whatever. Put that inside, and then I did the buttonhole stitch around there, and that's it. I'm not going to show you how to make this cloth in this video. I think explaining it was good. Before you stitch the 2 layers together, the front and the back, you're going to put a little dot of glue on the inside of the back. And I already have my thread in here. I have a knot at the end, and I just went and grabbed some of the wool. Here's my piece of rat tail. It is 12 inches long, folded in half with a knot on the end. So the first thing I'm going to do is find the center, and I leave the knot up top, because if you put the knot inside, it's going to make it really thick and bulky. So I fold it in half, and I just lay it down in the middle of the heart, and I stitch it onto the front of the heart. And I just grab a little bit of the wool, and usually I have some kind of a decoration on the other side. But if you don't, then you want to be sure to flip it over and make sure that your thread's not coming through to the front, the thread that you're using. And I just do a couple of just whip stitches, and then I'm going to just knot it off. I always put 2 knots in everything. The first one doesn't hold, the second one maybe will. Anyway, so that's it. And now I'm going to stitch these 2 pieces together. And that little dot of glue just holds it enough. And I'm going to use red thread. Cut your thread at least 32 inches long. And start at the top. I lose my knot inside, just kind of grab some of the cloth with my thread. And the first stitch I take right in the crack of the heart from front to back. Before I pull it all the way down, I just grab that loop and now I'm ready to begin my buttonhole stitch. And now I go from back to front, and I try to keep my stitches even. So I'm pulling that down, and then I just put my needle through that loop so that I get that little bar across the top. Back to front, go through the loop. When I get down to the point, I just do this side and then I do this side. So there I'm at the point, so now I'm going from back to front. Go through the loop, and that thread just kind of goes right across the tip on the bottom. Keep going. When you come back around to the top, you want to finish right in the crack on the other side of the rat tail. So I probably have 2 more stitches here. The last stitch I'm going to take right in there, and I'm not going to pierce my, if I can help it, not going to pierce my rat tail. Right there. Okay. And then how I end it off is I just go down in between the 2 layers, and I try to weave in and out of the wool without piercing it. And just pull it down. Cut that off. Very simple one, but really sweet. I hope you'll make some for people in your life that you love, and won't they be excited to receive one of these little surprise hearts on Valentine's Day. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and I hope you have a wonderful Valentine's. I wanted to let you see this in plenty of time so you could make some. And that's it for now. See you again next Friday.